Oh, please, do what I'm doing. Use crest white strips. Crest
Everybody,
3D.
it's Bugsy. And you know what? You know what, guys? I, Bugsy, will now do the review. Okay, first let's start with Doctor Who, which is familiar. I mean, freaking the Sorcerer's Apprentice, and which is familiar. Oh my god, so many things in this first part that I just love. We got Snake dude looking for the doctor, sees the sisters of Karn, and they're like, he's like, Davros. He's like, Davros is dying. He needs the doctor. They're like, what else is new? He's been dying. Your point? It's like he needs the doctor, and they don't know where he is. Freaking Claire's like Claire snaps into action like, yeah, I know, I was sucky the last season. I'm trying to make it up. And then they meet Caitlin Lethbridge Stewart, and and basically still trying to find the doctor, but also someone's using the doctor's line, and we find out it's Missy, and I'm like, I actually gotten used to Missy being how she is, like the master. Master being a girl and wanting the doctor, which was kind of weird. And every time I think about it, I want to puke in my soul, a little bit. It's like every gender bend fanfic come true, but I ain't gonna sit here and be all judgmental. But she's a very funny yet evil character. Like, she cares about the doctor at the end of the day, but she'll still do some evil shit to you, no matter what, because that is still, because I say through the entirety of the episode, because I'm counting them both as one episode, and she still shows that that is still the master, that is, at the end of the day, still the master. And basically, there are some touching scenes with Davros and Peter Capaldi's doctor, and I really like. But I don't think I'll be able to show this. Let me see if I can. I want to, because it's just kind of a moment where I was like, I'm not sure if Davros is being genuine with the doctor or not, but basically, and then I didn't even talk about all the other stuff. I'm just jumping around, just so you guys can actually have incentive to see it, and don't listen to every nitpicky bastard online. You need to make your own real decision on it. Personally though, the thing that's the highlight for me is that basically, maybe it's because I was so doctor deprived for the last, year or so, half year or so. But just seeing Capaldi's doctor just winning an axe battle with a guitar, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful because I was like, oh my god, and they brought in a tank. I'm like, I really think some of this stuff, the earlier season, like the season before this one, I really think that was more tailored to Matt Smith's doctor, and they kind of shoved Capaldi in there because, he decided to leave all of a sudden. But the thing is, I don't know. It felt like Capaldi, but it also felt like Matt Smith's doctor. Like it like goes, hey, goes like, hey, I'm still the freaking same doctor, dudes, just older and a little bit more crotchety, but that doesn't mean I don't care. And that episode, in this episode, pretty much shows that too. Um, Especially a little moment with the doctor and Davros. They're like, that one little moment, like he's like, it's like you really are a bad doctor. And they have that little moment where they just kind of laugh. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm not really sure if they're. I'm not really sure if they're really like if Davros is being serious. If Davros is being serious because he was like, I'm happy that you're able to find your people because a man must have his purpose and his people. And I'm like, oh man. You are either playing the most elaborate, you're either faking it really hard because I'm like, I can't even tell anymore. And then like the doctor goes like, don't tell anybody I did this for you, but I'm gonna give you a little bit of my regeneration energy, and it may come back to bite me, but it's worth it. And then he goes to the console because it's like I can actually use this for it's the same. He's like over there. He's like he grabs the cords and then and basically it's like that Ross, stop this, you can do it. I mean, guys. I mean, I hate it when you guys are like, when this one dude was like, doesn't suck. He's like, I'm freaking mad that the doctor has to act like a little bitch to Davros. Dude, he didn't know that his companion he didn't know that Clara and Missy were still alive. So that's why he was at the end of his rope going, please save Clara. I mean, but he kind of knew that Davros, on the off chance, Davros would technically go, I'm going to betray you because that's what I do. But in that moment where they're just talking, it's like they're not, it's like they are, it's like kind of like they are, old, it's like they're old colleagues, talking about stuff, or an old friend on their deathbed, but your other friend's like, sitting by him because, he knows that his time is up, so he's like hanging out with him. That's how I can put it. But then I found out, then Missy was saying like, trying to get Clara to, basically getting Clara into the freaking Dalek, and I'm like, the moment she was like, no, Missy, you can't do this, I was like, oh, granted, if Clara does remember all the times she was scattered around the timeline, I think she remembers when she got turned into a Dalek, or maybe just vaguely, because I feel like she remembers, but not completely, but that's just my take on it. But Moffat had some pieces like, they, it may sound like they say exterminate, but they can't say like any other words because that like gets filtered out and that's like censored. Because it makes me think like Davros, like most of the people weren't really okay with being encased in their little Dalek casings. And I think at some point Davros like censored it, so now they go, they say I love you, they say exterminate. And when they try to say their own when Clara tried to say her own name, she is Dalek. I think, maybe Davros censored him. But, but guys, at the same time, remember, the Doctor isn't a person who kills. He is not a person who kills. I mean, he was mad that they thought Clara died, but he ain't, he's trying, he got to drop to his knees and be like, please, Davros, I'm begging you. Because don't tell me, if you weren't in the exact situation, you wouldn't do that. Hell, If that was me, and I just saw freaking Ani and Harima get vaporized, best believe I'm gonna be dropping to my knees and say, please spare them. And I have no weapons or anything. I can't really do anything. Where I'm at, yeah, best believe I'm gonna be like that. Because I'm gonna be distraught. No, I swear to God, if Harima gets zapped, I'm gonna be like, oh! Really, Legs? So you're not gonna be distraught if I die? Yeah, I'm gonna be distraught if you die, but that's not even the point. If that happens, Davros is just gonna, if that happened, Davros would just die. There's no, see, but that's the difference between me and the Doctor. I'll be ready to kill. I don't have no qualms. I have no qualms. I do have morality, but me, I have no qualms. I'm the first one to throw a punch, and I'm the last one to do the finishing blow. That's the thing. But all in all, they were on Skaro, and I was like, oh my sweet Jesus. Ooh, and even Missy was like, holy. Like, she didn't say it, but you could see it in her eyes. She was like, holy shit. And, I did kind of get mad at Clara for being pissed at Missy for, knowing the Doctor. You should know this, Clara. I mean, you were in his fucking timeline. Oh my God, how do you not know? Oh, don't even get me started. The whole, last season, I just was so angry with Clara. There was nothing in this, I like Clara. She was a good character, but it's when they went on with Peter Capaldi, they just said, fuck Clara being a okay character that's with the Doctor and knows what to do. No, let's put her in that. Oh, let's make her like Rose, but make it 10 times annoying, and make some of the episodes center around her dealing with the Doctor's change, when she already should know the Doctor changes, and his personality changes too. But most core things about him still say the same. And yeah, I'm still a little angry about Kill the Moon. Because it's you should freaking know the Doctor by now. God dang, you've been through all of his lives. You should technically know. Oh, but back to the current episode. Clara, I mean, I gotta be honest. I gotta be honest with all of you guys. I'm not trying to be fucked up, but honestly, when Clara supposedly bit it, I was kind of happy, and I'm sorry. I mean, if you guys are Clara fans, I'm not gonna. I don't blame you for hating me. But it's just Clara to me has just gotten to the point where she just needs to go. And after this season, she's gonna go. And it kind of sucks because she was a good character and then just became a bad character. In my eyes. But it pretty much ends with there's the Dalek sewer, because the Dalek sewer all the Daleks rise up and attack the other Daleks. It's again, I mean, if I could compare this episode, it's Asylum of the Daleks done way better. I mean, I like Asylum of the Daleks a little bit, but it's kind of lax. It's very lax on itself. It's pretty lax. But, Sorcerer's Apprentice and Witch's Familiar, it pulls out all the stops, it gets you going, and regardless of what any other reviewer says, I'm not going to name a name, I enjoyed it. Again, even if I talk about the thing's failings, which it kind of has only one. No, but like no, just the whole freaking Clara being pissed off at Missy and the Doctor being friends. That still kind of pisses me off a little bit because yes, they're enemies, but they're friends. It's weird, I know, but it's kind of how they are. You should know that by being in the man's timeline. I'm just saying. Just saying. You should have even if he regenerated, you should have been prepared for that little inevitability. But I like the episode. I give it all Totus's because there are a little bit of problems here and there, but none that are really noticeable. I mean, if I point them out, I'm just gonna nitpick. Not really a terrible episode. It's a good episode. It's a good episode to start this new season with. What else? Now we go into the Ninja Turtles. Now Ninja Turtles Annihilation Earth was epic. Okay, the Triceratons were there, trying to invade Earth to destroy the Krang. They're like, we're gonna destroy the Krang. We're gonna rid the Earth of the Krang, but we're also gonna destroy Earth. And I was like, you guys were cool in the 3000 cartoon. Like, you fought, but I know they had to do this for the new continuity and everything. And what's messed up is my sister doesn't like it, but she loves that she loves that shitty movie so much. I'm like, even my cousin that loves Ninja Turtles to death don't like the freaking series. I'm like, but you guys will sit there and pay for Michael Bay's next diarrhea all over your face. Makes sense. It totally makes sense. But back to the actual review of Ninja Turtles Annihilation Earth. Freaking they find the Krang. They find a Krang, but they actually find Bishop, the guy who made the Krang suits. But if you guys know the 2003 show, you know who Bishop is. And basically they do use the Ultrons, and I was like, since the first episode, since a few episodes when they showed the Krang, I was all like, are they just gonna be called the Krang? Are there even Ultrons in the show? And I thought there wasn't. But technically, there are Ultrons. They're just a group of Krangs that broke away from the hive mind. And basically, Bishop, the show, the Turtles are like, no, he's a Krang. But Bishop beats not like, he doesn't beat the shit out of them, but he beats them like, I'm not your enemy. I'm here to fight the Krang too. Leatherhead went crazy, almost crazy on him too. But they were getting ready for the Triceraton invasion. There was an epic battle after they destroyed Krang Prime and Sub Krang Prime, which was cool. Sub Krang was being played by Gilbert Godfrey, and that dude is awesome. I thought that was an awesome little thing. They fought both Krangs, and then the Triceratons came, and they all freaking had a gigantic dog fight in the sky. It was beautiful. Seriously, and if you miss, and the shipping busters on that day were watching too, and me and Ani and Nick were sitting there, and we're like, oh, freaking April and Donatello. Oh, he's blushing because she's holding on to him for dear life. And me and the boys just sat there and was like, what if he's getting a boner while they're crashing? Like, seriously, if you want to if you want to join the shipping busters, sometimes you answer those questions, even though sometimes they're weird. But basically, so basically they're so basically they're they're stopping the total invasion. They try to fight the Triceratons, but basically, Mikey gets taken. You know, Mikey goes like, "Why are you doing this?" And then they'd say, we want to free the Earth of the Krang, but we're gonna destroy your planet too." And you know, then they probe Mikey, and Mikey doesn't even like. This is supposed to be a thing that they torture people with. But Mikey is like fucking tripping out on it. Like he just dropped LSD and acid all at the same time. It's like, I think LSD and acid are like basically the same thing. But he was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Ah. And they couldn't find anything remotely anything of value that they needed, because all Mikey wanted was pizza. It's like, if he doesn't know anything, we must destroy him. So he's like, wait, I know something. I know secret bases where the Krangs hide. And, you know, they spared him for a minute. Then, freaking, after the gigantic battle with the Triceratons, while they were doing the whole bomb thing. And sorry, my thing is a little bare bones. I want to kind of get you guys to watch a little stuff, the stuff I didn't say in between, so you guys want to watch it. But, okay. So, you know, they go into space, freaking Raph pukes and says, "Turtles should never be in space." I was like, was that a slam on the turtles almost being aliens in the movie? Because that was pretty close. It's like I don't know if they're being intentional, but if they were, I know what you guys were doing, slamming the Ninja Turtle movie, like I do mostly every day when that thing is uttered. You know, but basically they make it up to the ship. And basically, they said, give us, you know, stop attacking Earth, or your ship will be destroyed. So, freaking Leonardo chucks something at the glass, and all the Triceratons like fly out of the ship because of the vacuum of space sucking them out. It's just freaking awesome. I can't really say much about it. Like I said, if you want to know a little bit more, despite my review still going on, watch it, because they got it on Nick and it's free. I think you'd probably have to wait a week, but it's free. But if you have that cable, if you got that cable provider hookup, you can probably see it now. I don't have said hookup, so I have to wait. I have to wait. So if I want to watch it on like the computer. But basically, so while the turtles are doing that, they basically go to they go to the shredder Orokosaki, and then they're like, freaking, he's like, do you want to end this, Yoshi? He's like, nah, we gotta freaking, he's like, we have to work together to fight the Krang. Shredder agrees to this, and, you know, they tell him where Karai is, but freaking April's like, you know, what good is finding Karai if the world is destroyed? And basically they go and they try to stop the bomb that destroys Earth. The turtles come back to Earth, teleport for the final showdown. So they fight the Triceratons. Casey got Casey got captured. Like, and another thing about Casey, I mean, I know April's gonna go with Don. I hope April goes with Donatello, but please, people, let's not treat Casey like shit because he's awesome. Go read the freaking Mirage comics. You will know what I mean. You will know what I mean. But they fight, and then Rogue's then Shredder and freaking Splinter are going to the bomb. He's like, we're almost there. We're almost there. We can stop the bomb and save Earth. And then freaking Shredder goes, snick all, his claws go right through Splinter, and he dies. I'm like, shit. But I know why they did the whole, they didn't show it, all the way, because it still is a kid show, but they did a pretty good job showing Splinter being impaled, but not really showing that much. I was like, oh my god. That is good. Because I always thought, how are the Turtles going to react now that Splinter's dead? I mean, many a fanfic has fiddled with the idea, but mostly it starts with, weird demonic shit, and I'm like, no. If he's gonna die, it should be by Shredder, but it should be a Shredder that knows Splinter's history, whether he's Amato Yoshi or the rat of Amato Yoshi. And that brings me back to the fucking movie. So they just kind of oh yeah, final battle, we're gonna fight, and yeah, I'm like, you guys don't really know each other so there's no build up. I mean, at least in the old movie there was a build up because he was Amato Yoshi's rat and he wanted revenge. In the other versions, he's Amato Yoshi. It makes sense. See, but if any version of the Ninja Turtles has the balls to kill Master Splinter, it would be the Nickelodeon one. Because, let's face it, folks, I love Ninja Turtles, but I do not love the Michael Bay version, and I know I've been talking about it, but it's hard not to just draw parallels. Well, where the Nick show, even if it's for kids, is compelling, the movie, on the other hand, just disappointed me so hard. I just was like, why? I know he wasn't the director. I know people say, he wasn't really the director. Why are you mad? The director that they had followed Michael Bay's little thing closely. Probably not showing a lot of TNA like Michael Bay wanted because he acts like a friggin' horny teenager. Trust me, I know, I was one. But yeah. But back to the everybody the mutant animals get pulled into the portal. So the people of Earth and Casey, and they get pulled into the freaking black hole, and then some dude in the ship goes hurry, you need to come quickly. And it was like, can we trust them? And then Leo's like, we got no choice. So they get in there, and wouldn't you know it, it's the freaking Fugitoid. But what makes this version of the Fugitoid even more awesome is that the Fugitoid is voiced by David Tennant. I didn't catch it the first time I watched it, but the second time I was like, oh. Guys, I'm a David Tennant fan. I love all the Dodgers, but I'm a David Tennant fan too, and when I hear him do other things, sci-fi stuff especially, I'm like, yeah. But, I mean, I know he can't make his voice any different than it already is, but he still, to me, he still sounds like the Doctor, and I, if I'm going to be doing these reviews, I need to freaking take the fact that he was the doctor out of my mind for a bit. But I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this. It had action. It was funny because Mikey's little trip scene was kind of weird. He was like, oh, like he was tripping hard. He was enjoying every minute of it too. And like seriously, the Triceratons were looking at him like, what the fuck? This is supposed to torture him. What? Why is this not working? And just. Oh yeah, I forgot the funny part when everyone's getting sucked in the black hole. Bebop and Rocksteady got sucked in the black hole. Rocksteady was like, "Hold me, comrade." I was like, okay, everything's gonna ship Bebop and Rocksteady now. Shipper, freaking out, shippers, go right ahead. Just go right ahead. I ain't gonna. I'll look the other way this time. I'll look the other way. I will look the other way. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead. But basically, yeah. I basically enjoyed the episode and everything it offered. But I just really hated how how Shredder was like, even after all this, he's like, I beat him on Yoshi. I won. I'd have been like seriously. Seriously, guys, give me Ani and Har 5 minutes with them, and I'll be like, it wasn't worth it. And trust me, me and the guys know a little bit about torture, so let's see how much will of a warrior can deal with 3 crazy individuals. Well, me and Ani would do the torturing. Harmon would just look at us with the why I can't believe you guys are doing this look. Well, he still would torture we beat the shit out of, Shredder. And we'll be like, your daughter is gone now, you fucking idiot. So, basically, yeah, you beat Shredder, but you lost her too, so instead of you actually saving the world and trying to find your daughter, no, fighting Amada Yoshi was important. Even though you're the one, and I don't even know why you feel for Karai, because you are the one that took his daughter, you bastard! While you're sitting there going like, oh, Karai's my daughter, because Tangsin loved me. Psst. Motherfucker, she freaking loved Yoshi, and you need to get over that shit. God dang. But, oh, she's still your daughter. Psst. Bullshit. I mean, at least in 2001, Shredder kind of had her as a daughter, but he used her as a means to an end almost, but still wanting her to be, she still becomes Shredder and stuff. That made sense. I mean, I like this one too, because it shows why the Shredder, this series shows why the Shredder cares about Karai, but, it's not totally out of character that Shredder would be like, I'm going to kill Amada Yoshi. I actually have this chance now, so I'm going to go kill him. So it's not, stupid of him to do that, but it's just like, in his mind, he should have been like, I should go try to find Karai, it's like, whatever, man. I hope you die or become a Super Shredder. I want a Super Shredder. I want a Super Shredder, goddammit. I've been waiting for that since I was freaking 7. Or 6, I don't even remember. But I want to see a Super Shredder, not that gigantic kaiju Shredder we had in the that one episode. Even though that was cool, I want to see a Super Shredder. Please, Nickelodeon. I love you. Make it happen. Just make it happen, please. Please, Ninja Turtle Writers, make it happen. I will. I mean, I won't do anything because I know what that entails. But just please, fucking please. But whatever they have planned for the next season, I'm all for it because. Like I said, it's good to use some of the old elements of all the shows, and try to be, and try to do something new with them, than try to pull off what Michael Bay tried to do. Again, whatever we like to say, or whatever, still he still was involved with the movie. They could have got Steven Spielberg. They could have got not M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong because he sucks, but anybody else that really could do the Ninja Turtles justice. And I feel like the cartoon does a better job because it doesn't just put old stuff from the past in it, but it honors the old versions of the Ninja Turtles, all of them. It's like it bugs me because it's like my cousin and my sister cannot see that. They cannot see that, and it really just gets on my nerves. They see the Ninja Turtles, they're like, oh, big hands, big hands. I'm like, they're giant turtles. What did you seriously expect? They are giant fucking turtles. What do you expect? Alright. And like I said, for the movie, they could have went with the added shadows design, because I really did like that. I dig that design. I mean, people say, "Oh, dude, that game sucks." No, boy. I know it's messed. I know it's a stupid phrase, and people that game on Call of Duty say it often, but it's true. If you want to play out of shadows, just get good. It's like it functions like an RPG and stuff. It's fun. Give it a try, Give it a try. I love my PlayStation 3 version, but I hear the PC one's a little bit stronger. So you might want to get that too. But hey, I'm Bugsy. That's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed both. I know I skimmed a lot of stuff, but still, you guys should want to go see this for yourselves. You shouldn't want to just listen to my summarization of it. You should want to go see it. So that's why I intentionally skip stuff, so you guys have it. So you guys have a little bit of incentive to want to go look at it. Because if I tell you everything, it's just not gonna be. It's not gonna be fun. It won't be fun for you if you already know it. I mean, like, if someone told me an episode or a game, I'm still gonna play it regardless. But I know a lot of people don't have what I do. I mean, a lot of people don't have what I have, so I can understand that. So yeah, just seriously, it's a good episode. Doctor Who's a good start to the news. These two new Doctor Who episodes, which is just one episode, is a good start to this new season. And Ninja Turtles was a good way to end the season. Destroying Earth, which will put our turtles in a new setting in space, but not like Back to the not like Fast Forward, which was horrible as fuck, even though it had some good moments. Or it'll be like the 2003 show when they actually did go into space, but probably a little bit different. Well, probably just some elements from the older stuff. But if I see any Ninja Turtle fucking mechs, there will be hell to pay. Or maybe make a scene of them making fun of the Japanese Ninja Turtle one, because that's the one that had the freaking turtle-like mechs, and I hate those things. I hate them. Like, every time I watched it, I was like, a lot of people say, like, you guys are exaggerating saying it hurts you physically. Oh, it does. It does. You ain't like us. It hurts physically to watch that version. So, yeah. But we'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed my review. I give Ninja Turtles, and this is my own personal score. You can disagree with me all you want, but I give it a 5 out of 5 because it was just on point. I know you're probably like, why'd you give Doctor Who a 4 out of 5, and why did you give Ninja Turtles 5 out of 5? It's my review. I'll do what I want, and you guys can disagree with me, but that's how I feel. See you guys later. Bye, folks. Chaos, mischief, manage. Bye, guys.